We are not having a Gala, and everyone, their nakedness is just everywhere, and the men are well clothed. So we have to do something.
What are you saying? They're traitors. They're traitors. You gotta, I don't even know how to deal with you, my friend. I don't even know how to deal with you.
I've been a Christian a month now.
You are gangsters. You are gangsters. Fuck you.
Oh, Daniel Boland, this is a heavy hitter. Do you guys know who this is?
Okay, so we've got a lot of things to get through on the Daniel Boland show today. We're going to take a look at the First Lady of Nigeria and everything that she considers to be haram, right? Including nakedness. The nakedness is everywhere, apparently. And she doesn't like that. She doesn't like Meghan Markle for some reason. Can't think why. Anyway, we'll come back to that later. Let's start with an epic meltdown. Robert De Niro is losing his grip.
I love this city. I love this city. I don't want to destroy it.
It's a strange thing to say, but, I guess Gotham can sleep easy tonight. Settle down, New Yorkers. Robert De Niro has no designs on destroying your city.
Donald Trump wants to destroy not only the city, but the country, and eventually he could destroy the world.
Yikes, I was wrong. You're safe from Robert De Niro, but Godzilla himself, Donald Trump, is hell-bent on destroying New York. And he's not going to stop there, he's going to destroy the whole world. Now, here's my problem with this kind of thing. I am not here to delegitimize anybody's concerns about Donald Trump. There, but for the grace of God. I don't think that's the turn of phrase I wanted, but I that's not what I'm trying to do. I can't stand people like Robert De Niro coming in he's in his 80s. He's 80 years old now. And his personal life is in disarray. He's just had a child with some 30-year-old woman. And don't scream ad hominem in the comments, because there is a point to this. His career's winding down, or at least it's very strange now. The Irishman. We've discussed that before on the channel. I'm not a fan. There is something about somebody like him who you would hope, after all the success, after all of the glory, in his twilight years, there would be a sense of wisdom, that somebody like that could bring some calm to the already insane, the already hysterical situation that the country, that the world is in. That they could be a calming influence, that they could tell us everything's going to be all right. Like you would expect from a sort of granddad age person, you know? And instead, he comes in and he's sowing more chaos. He's pouring more oil on the fire. And I can't stand that. It really, apart from the obvious that he's not actually saying anything concrete, anything specific about Donald Trump that he doesn't like, which is fine. You can talk about policies, you can say why you think he's unfit for office. All of those things are fine. But standing on the streets of New York, and as you'll see, losing his mind, getting angry at people who very calmly say to him that they disagree with him. You're just making everything worse for everyone. And I question the motives of people. That is the only thing I do on the Daniel Boland show. I don't care what people's opinions are. I care why they're expressing them and how they're expressing them. That's what bothers me. And Robert De Niro is one of these people who I just feel is not behaving in the way that he should at this time in his life. It's appalling to me to be doing this. It's pathetic. It's inane and vacuous. And I don't like it.
But we vowed we would not allow terrorists. I owe this city a lot. And that's why it's so weird that Donald Trump is just across the street. Because he doesn't belong in my city. I don't know where he belongs, but he certainly doesn't belong here. We New Yorkers used to tolerate him when he was just another grubby real estate hustler masquerading as a big shot.
Poor real estate hustlers getting called grubby by a noble thespian like Robert De Niro. You know, I always feel that there are some professions that get a really bad rap. And, you know, it's like being a doctor. Everyone just immediately assumes you're some kind of noble. I've met loads of doctors who are complete twats. In fact, more so than any other profession, I say, look at that, another fucking grubby bastard doctor. I'm only kidding. I don't have a problem with doctors. Or do I, actually? Because, you know, in my day job that I still do, out of pure vocation, I often, one of the things I have to ask the kids, the students, they have to talk, you know, in English. I'm trying to teach them English. And one of the topics of discussion is, you know, about jobs and stuff that they might want to do when they're older and whatever. And we talk about what is a vocational job. And everybody says medicine, you know, oh, being a doctor, oh, they want to help people. Do they? Or do they just want to go to a dinner party and say, well, I'm actually, I'm a GP, I'm a surgeon. So, there's no narcissists. There are no arseholes who go into medicine. Really? Have you ever met a doctor? Another one of Danny's hot takes there, eh? I bet you'd never thought about that before. Yeah, fuck the doctors, eh? You know, I'm kidding a little bit, but whenever I meet anyone with a job that you're supposed to respect, I like to keep them on their toes, okay? And some would say you're being defensive, you've got an inferiority complex, but, you know, I just, they're not going to make me feel small. Quite au contraire. They better watch out. The big boffins. Idiots.
A two-bit playboy lying his way into the tabloids, pretending to be a spokesperson for himself.
Pretending to be a spokesperson for himself? I'm lost, Robert. And you seem to have lost Johnny PTSD and Green Mile behind you there.
A clown. But this city is pretty accommodating. We make room for clowns.
Man, what the fuck is Al Pacino talking about?
Okay, so I enjoyed that line. In New York, we make room for clowns. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But I liked that. But my favourite line is coming up now.
We have them all over the city. People who do crazy things in the street, we tolerate it. It's part of the city. It's part of the culture. But not a person like Trump who will eventually run the country. That does not work, and we all know that.
Right, I'd forgotten about that line. That wasn't my favourite one, but that was pretty good too. We accommodate the clowns, but not if they're going to run the country. That's where we draw the line with the clowns. We don't want... Not then, no.
Anyway, we make room for clowns, to each his own.
That was it, yeah. He goes, he's lost his train of thought, clearly, and he goes, anyway, we make room for clowns, to each his own.
Anyway, we make room for clowns, to each his own.
It's probably not, you know, people don't like to admit it, but it's definitely true. Black people, they can always tell when someone's talking crazy, can't they? Look at his face, he knows.
It's no surprise that the murder rate and other violent crimes peaked under Trump and are falling under Biden.
The murder rate went up, but I thought they said...
Largely peaceful demonstrations in the...
We don't want to wake up after the election saying, what, again? My God, what the hell have we done? We can't have that happen again.
Sounds like what I say as I stare at myself in the mirror every Sunday morning.
What, again? My God, what the hell have we done? We can't have that happen again. I don't mean to scare you. No, wait, maybe I do mean to scare you.
Mission accomplished.
Is that the country we want to live in? Do we want him running this country and saying, I'm not leaving, I'm dictator for life?
No.
And it goes on like this.
It sure does go on like this. Yeah, Bobby De Niro there making an anus of himself in public with his vacuous, inane nonsense. Hopefully you get what I mean about that kind of thing and you don't take it as a big political statement from me. Anyway, let's take a look at what the First Lady of Nigeria said about nakedness, or Meghan Markle or whatever, which, you know, it's all sounded very vague and strange to me, but everyone's talking about it, so let's take a look.
The message here is we have to salvage our children. You know, we see the way they dress. They keep forgetting that Nigeria, we are beautiful. The moment you can see what they showcase on the stage, I said we are fashionable. We see what is going on. You know, we are not having a Met Gala. And everyone, their nakedness is just everywhere. And the men are well clothed. So we have to do something. Tell them the way it is. We don't accept nakedness in our culture.
It seems I may have been snappy in my judgment of of the First Lady of Nigeria. It seems we may have more in common than I first would have thought. Me and the First Lady of Nigeria. She doesn't tolerate nakedness. Neither do I. And she doesn't like the Met Gala. She thinks that's shit as well. So we're off to a good start.
That is not beautiful. It's not beautiful at all. And they're all beautiful girls. But they should be confident to know they are. They don't want to be like, even they are mimicking and trying to emulate film stars from America. They don't know where they come from. Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa?
Well, you know what? She's pretty based, this lady. I have to agree. I can't stand all the nakedness all over the place. You know, you open up Twitter and all the comment sections filled with these whores. I absolutely despise it. What is that doing to our young people's brains? And yes, what is Meghan Markle doing coming looking for Africa? I also found that trip very bizarre.
That is something we have to take home with. We know who we are, and don't lose who you are. God bless you.
Well, short, sweet, to the point. She shoots from the hip. She's my kind of lady. I know who, we know who we are. You know who you are. You know who I am. God bless. I hope she's not some kind of vicious dictator. She's one of the good Nigerian leaders, like the parents of Dr. Shola or Misan Hariman, right? I think that's about all we've got time for today. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. Let the algorithm know. Let me know. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my Patreon if you want to see some exclusive videos and help out with the channel even further. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, guys, we're going to do a guy try to eat 50 apple pies at once. Oh my god. Sounds like coyotes and foxes are after me now. Oh my god, there's a lot of coyotes who are after me now and foxes. There's more foxes and coyotes after me now. There's a whole pack of coyotes who are after me now. Even more coyotes and foxes after me now. They won't stop chasing me.